Hello, everyone. Welcome. High Life Radio and OTA. Your boy Patrick Befi. It is Sikasem and Ebro and Ne Sikasem. Lumba Nakai will say Sikasem one penny where your penny is not why akora. Ne a topic no I become wasem no. A money triggers and how to manage them. Money triggers and how to manage them. Ɛyɛ biribi a ɛho hia sɛ nyinaa yɛsi ho sɛneɛ saa triggers ne si teɛ na yɛhu sɛneɛ yɛbɛsi afa so a yɛbɛtumi amanage those triggers no. So money triggers and how to manage them. That's what we will be discussing today. Before we start, I want you to like, share, and subscribe. Every Wednesday, there will program be a friend paradigm shift. Paradigm shift. Ɛyɛ biribi a yɛnka nokorɛ fi yɛbɛka nokorɛ paa na finance biribi a yɛnkyerɛ no school kɛse nti yɛkɔ school ɛkɔbɔ degrees ne ade koraa no a yɛwie yɛba ne yɛbɛnya adwuma a ɛma finance koraa no still no yɛnya sika kama nso yɛa na yɛ finance ntoto yie gye sɛ ɛyɛ biribi bia waa na wosua especially sɛ afiri baabi a yɛfiri yɛ koraa no deɛ no a ɛma no yɛ den nka nokorɛ a sɛ nneɛma bebree akyerɛ a ɛmfa kwan mu saa ɛmmoa yɛn ma yɛntumi financial nneɛma ntotɔ yie ɛne ɛno koraa psychological yɛ mind ne ade nyinaa ɛna yɛn nyinaa so yɛtry sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ biribi kakra fa ho sɛ yɛbɛtumi esua adeɛ anaa yɛakyengye sɛneɛ saa yɛ financial situation si teɛ no ɛba mu bebree hɔ nom a yɛnya saa yɛfrɛ no sɛ yɛnya saa information a yɛntumi nto ho anamo paradigm shift we talk to people a ɔmo nyaeɛ no ɔmo deɛ ɔmotumi atu ho anamo nti biribi a asɛ yɛ sɛ ɛkyerɛ life a ɛkɔ so ɔmo transition from deɛ ɛkyerɛ no a na ɛnyɛ adwuma no ne sɛ deɛ ɛyɛ adwuma no ankasa no a ɔmo start di yie wɔ mu ɛyɛ very nice program wopɛ sɛ wonya live show a or subscribe to the Patrick Befi YouTube channel wobɛnya that show no every Wednesday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time 7 p.m. 8 p.m. Ghana time ayɛwɔ ha yɛka paradigm shift ho a very nice program subscribe to it Patrick Befi YouTube channel and subscribe your friends like and share a topic no said they make money triggers and how to manage them money triggers and how to manage them and then you become awesome so we share said they make very important even on my send you cry money triggers in your city near day so we share common financial triggers which is the same as the money triggers now yɛhwɛ mu nyinaa na wohwɛ a nneɛma mmiɛnsa bi pɛ na wotumi sɛ control saa nneɛma no nyinaa nneɛma mmiɛnsa pɛ na control saa de no ɛyɛ the three major types of money triggers no environmental triggers social triggers and emotional triggers and then yɛbɛka ho asɛm yɛbɛgo deep na yɛhwɛ ho nneɛma sɛ ne yɛsi teɛ you see wohwɛ so they make financial triggers are because the financial trigger crying be financial trigger events and as a situation be that significantly between impacted or spending habit and as financial decisions and often they lead to say be impulse buying and as a overspending or choices are that be lead to and your friends say long-term financial goals in share. No triggers we no said in America no a internal one or emotional response and external. These are the same environmental, social, those are the things are a way. So a very important see bit me recognize near understanding these triggers because a crucial and a bit me so they manage your financial effects. Am I avoid these negative consequences or your finances so because we want more even these things no nim nti bibi ekoso kra na onim se nisitie nti ehwe nyema e betimi aboa yen ana send these are financial triggers and sensitive ehwe financial triggers na yɛmfa one yɛnhwɛ te sɛ na mekan no yɛwɔ environmental trigger ɛno yɛ den wohu sɛ wakɔ te sɛ yɛfrɛ no sɛ wawura te sɛ Walmart anaa baabi saa anaasɛ wakɔ shop bi sɛ wɔkɔ akɔtɔ nsuo kora anaa biribi saa na wobɛpie no na afei waspɛnde bɛyɛ 10 cedis yɛfrɛ no sɛ wasɛnde bɛyɛ 1,000 cedis anaasɛ waspɛnde bɛyɛ $100 aberɛ a wonyɛ w'adwene sɛ wɔkɔ akɔyɛ saa wei ɛyɛ environmental trigger ɛna ɛyɛ at work wonyɛ w'adwene sɛ wɔkɔ spɛnde sɛ sika no na mmom wura hɔ no a wopie no na sɛ sika no waspɛnde sɛ sika no kora wie dadaada these are some of them ebi so ne deɛ yɛnhwɛ one of them a ɛyɛ yɛfa nsɛn ɛyɛ sales and discount meekɔ menyɛ m'adwene sɛ mpɛ sɛ mekɔtɔ biribi nso ade no ɛwɔ sales ade no ɛwɔ discount nti no all of a sudden na ɛwɔ sɛ force na ɛwɔ sɛ mekɔtɔ you see these people no wɔn nim sɛ kwan ɛfa so a yɛtumi tɔn nneɛma nti wɔn bɛ make sure sɛ all the time meaning store bi de biara na store no wɔn wɔ discount de biara ɛkɔ discount wɔn tumi bi koraa de wɔn tumi ka sɛ sɛ store no yɛyi afiri de kɔ baabi foforɔ nti ɛwɔ sɛ all must go ɔbaa no abɛtɔ the following week bɛba na ɛsɛ abɔ hɔ bio all must go de biara all must go everything got to leave and so no usually furniture stores no wɔn taa yɛ saa de ne kɛse these wohu saa nneɛma wei na ne sɛ sales and discount triggers no it's at work eti mɛma ne nyɛ biribi simple sɛ ɛnyɛ hwee wo de sɛ discount but discount na wohia sɛ deɛ meka no wohwɛ how a money triggers na ɛsiteɛ no a ɛyɛ the same thing ɛbɛnya sɛ na ɛsiteɛ no because ɛyɛ biribi bi a sɛ deɛ meka no ɛyɛ biribi bi a ɛbɛma wo decision a wopɛ sɛ wo make no ɛnkɔ te sɛ wɔ sɛ nti no sɛ meka financial triggers na ɛyɛ event anaasɛ situation bi a ɛma wo timi spend anaasɛ impact of spending habit anaasɛ wo decision making financial decision makings so these are some of the things na bɛma ayɛ impulse buying na menyɛ m'adwene ho nso overspending wonyɛ w'adwene sɛ wopɛ sɛ wokɔ akɔyɛ biribiaa and so all of a sudden no me deɛ nka mese nka mesave na nka bi koraa na makɔtɔ kaa and so because sɛ biribi wɔ fam no nti no because sɛ shoe no wɔ sale no because sɛ atadeɛ no wɔ sale no na wakɔ akɔtɔ mu sɛ long term goal was what to go buy a car I will save towards it but because I didn't sale anything all of a sudden no necessarily you don't need it but because on the sale see, these are triggers na te sɛ wei mu nyinaa no sɛdeɛ meka no these companies no ɔmo nim how ɔmbɛtumi afɔ so ama wɔatumi atɔ nneɛma nti no goa ne yɛde sales naba discount naba obi na ɛka wɔ sɛ every month bi amount ne bɛn deɛ wɔsi stores nyinaa wɔ sales ada ɔmo nim sɛ amanfoɔ sika ɛba every month biara no amanfoɔ ɛtua amanfoɔ ka nti yɛtua amanfoɔ ka no wɔn sɛ nneɛma bi wɔ sales this time no saa ɛyi kura deɛ ma no yɛ sɛ because of the social media ne saa nneɛma no de bia sɛ yɛtɔn nneɛma ani and these folks no ɔmo use so many tricks and also use so many mechanisms ɛbɛtumi aboɔ mo mɛtumi atɔn nneɛma I quite remember said recently I mean obi kasa bibia ne yɛka aba na all of a sudden na your phone na yɛmmienu nyinaa your phone no na that thing no sales ba that phone no so remember they say ɔmo use AI ɔmo use so many things until they will find a way to get you involved in those things no ɔmbɛfa kwan bi so de wɔawura mu. You have to be very careful when it comes to those triggers now. That's why it's important for us to know those triggers now. Ebema with decision with financial decision, long-term financial decision ebe jeopardize that, It's making sure say we know those things. That's why it's very important we have to know. Another one, debt, high debt levels, right? High debt levels, especially credit cards, and it creates significant financial stress. I know. Say we almost so smart. We use you and that is fine. We use you and there's no way. But when they say we use no more, the more we use you buy stuff you don't even need. You see, there's a difference between say why would you seek a tree through pocket mutia. Now say we be tria every toy we need to work. See, your friends saying credit card companies no. Omunjimi is out. Omunim di omuye pa. Omunim di omuye. Now one day wow so cry no tie any year no cry no a bedroom maybe no untimi utia hon no binya we free the hon and no binya we free so that Those triggers no are some of them are high debt difference levels. Nti I will say hwɛ creating significant financial losses, stress. It's the triggers no. Those triggers no, it lead to stress. It lead to stress because one, you are spending money you don't have. Two, even if you are jeopardizing your financial goal, long-term financial goal. Nti adeɛ na nka wo sɛ wotumi yɛ ebi a wo start sɛ wo save towards it, the next yɛfa sɛ 5 years, wotumi ayɛ be 2-3 years. Now because of discount, nti imagine wakɔ akɔte sika no so a wontumi nya adeɛ wɔ sɛ ɔyɛ no 5 years no, stress you out, right? Or debt bebree a high level debt and also stress you out because in the end says debt does one sika beto nsɛm ana ne nyinaa ɛkɔ. All the money comes in, all the money goes out because scan hit him a month be a also kukutia. We will credit card bills every month be also wutia. It is scan na car loans, scan na wutia. It's more money coming in. You move broker we try to be a hard scan bem by yasako increase the way the friends saying yeah up your lifestyle. Yes, we are bringing the money, but the money is going up. The friends are expenses. So debt one of the things that triggers a distress about your bebree. So these financial triggers and as a money triggers no be a distress in the stress in the me near my dream 7% me koto bibi me ko Walmart akwa koto your friends say me kwa ko pensu bi abafi me mpie no pensu de me hu ye no $5 and I say be a 10 cedis. Mimpie no, na must spend about 1,000 cities. Mimpie no must spend about difference $100. Those are triggers that you should watch because also to me so when you san the answer one now distress about it debt high debt level and a high debt level, especially credit cards. See credit cards so ABB at certain and need trading. We need the credit card trading because interest rates are very high. On average, we are paying about 24-25%. Some even are paying about 20 something, 29, almost be a 30 plus on your friend is saying, oh, a credit card debt. So, on average, so share every household is owes about average. I mean, kaso be a check send credit cards with this year friends in United States of America. It's about almost trillion. And as a trillion, see divide their debt and credit card data. That means every household owns about between six 5,000, 6,500. If you pay every month, they also pay monthly. Your friends say due amount no monthly. By the time I interest can we need to pay 12,000 with a rate of about 20%, 25%. It imagine sika ntɔ nsɛm da da biara na wo sika nkɔ yie. So you see a debt a year. So debt is a killer. Debt will kill you. Debt will steal from you. You see, the moment you start doing that, you start stealing from your financial future. It will jeopardize you. Debt is something I will say making sure you're free because a stress. See, there's a study that shows there's a say it's too much debt in the house. It's incredible to me feeling. Will feel to me feel that debt no. We feel there's tension in the house because of that debt na ekoso. Nti nye bibi ma ahoto. Yenye no obi anya nke bi na ebi ye ho afiri mu. But yetimi decide ye enye ho afiri mu. The state cry the aya you cry background money you cry buy now pay later. Ya catch say oh we dey ebi ye free credit card mu. Nti me 2 pizza cry na me turn $20. It's okay. Buy pizza. No interest. 4 months, $5 every month. Into no aji one, no asakoto be for no aji two. Into pizza no, and also no, or the 4 months nature. No, I told me before for and also or the another 4 months nature. Said omunim di omoye. Into $20 a car, I would $5. How many people in a $5 car a month won't be here? It's true, no interest, interest free. The moment say payment. $20 will be $80. And when so many now, it is say we call online, that's a to be or click here, or call check out now and when say or some microphone now or honum. Say, oh, you can finance. I didn't $1 $5 so $1,000 so must show up over there. And this is happening all over the world these days. But because of social media, and because of the way you see, making Niama so easy, no. I bit me a tria Niama, na bit me a Tonyama online, but be a befebia binansa. Come who ye to pizza, you to be $20 to be crana. The first no credit, I never credit. You don't think of financing it, but it's one man I so I have for. Now those things, yeah, Tony, to be near, bear 5-6 payments a year all the time. How many people in a day? $5 a would a month, or $2 a would or $3 a would I mean, look at that. They won't kind but at the same time, no say, oh, miss one payment be interest free, which is true, and no interest. Make sure say, yeah, this is interest free. But oh, miss one payment per. That's it. Not $20, now $80. $60, no, now your friends saying $100. That is how I'm far quite so bit me at the no. It's dead yet, send a CTB and any papa. Same way you see near financing car, will be better as a financing of car, no, other than a car, no, but you are quite also or two no koto car, no, but remember, say car goes down in value. Car ABB goes down in value and cost row. It's in a car out on 20,000 within a period of 2-3 years. That car now it costs about 8,000. 8,000 credit be about 6,000. So you are losing. So if you're buying that a car now, buying with a loan, you are triple losing because you are paying interest on those loans. No, it can't count some of that. It will no credit cards are out here. Apart from that, buy now pay latest a wotua wo TV ka wo emu bi omo ye wo ka bi e wo wiase bi abi akonya eti so kra ye wo ne ka wo ho bibia ye camera ye yusu a ye phone a ye yusu every can na also na in ya who says steady access over and over say those people that's how you can move forward. Well, as our plans, our planning for financial future ni na no go say e change e ma undru untimi nye de wo sa wo ye e ma untimi nko wani financially all because e can do high level. These are triggers. These are financial triggers. These are money triggers. Also, you share now. You make sure say you juma. That be a hard dream be because it creates financial stress, big time financial stress. So if you want to get out of this financial stress, the first thing you have to do is you have to make sure you start staying out of debt. I understand. If you make sure we say your good debt and your bad debt, maybe make catch us a debt behind debt. Because they are say your interest for home. I don't know where you're coming from, where I'm coming from. The say data, you will be able to say a friend interest. Your penalty be a friend interest. Hey. Instead no betumi the other way around womum ebekwa mankofo age wo sika na wo matua interest na ma na de bia no wo de wo tua interest mo obi a na ye interest no hwe de kana ye did na interest na ye tua no kra na ye invest ye sika kra ye nya sa interest no because the stock exchange has been averaging about 10% for the past 100 years by ye hwe the credit card dem aye on average is about 29.999 or so in ye tua. Even credit if I say $20 crana. How many times now because we invest here 20% interest? It doesn't usually happen. It barely happens. But and yes, I understand. So we can own with a good debt be a debt. We who free will be okay. So stay away from that, especially the credit card debt. And is so high and a car debt. So you or so a dear and so queen be brave. So share car data. And I say, yeah, finance a car, we calculate because study say in a period of average American goes through from 25 all the way to 65 now, changing cars all the time. Or 5 years, no, the call no adjust for 5 years, no adjust for throughout in life. Look at it this way: average car payment right now is about 720 something. Let's go back all the way back down. That time they 500 crowd on the average. If you are paying 500 every month for 40 years, so we invested that money now. It's over 5 million. We invested with a rate of 10%, 11% or 12% now. We over 5 million for 40 years. We that. You easily can get that money. So you must be drawn my future finance, your team, your tree, by the end no ni ni hweto in fa bibia nto ho any anything in investment. And so na yes your tree cars your tree no your friends say lifetime investment in na no and your car. One of the killers ade ba ku kunye pa car debt and loans, car loans, auto loans. Kunye pa. And even though no rate into say your friends say interest and say that and to say if your friends say credit card you know by card debt is 6%, 7% near the no a killer a big kunkra be kun. It's making sure that we are getting away from those debts. No, debt is one of the triggers are a cause of financial stress, and we should make sure say handle debt well. The next one, a bit me another one, so a economic debt, and I say your friends say external shocks, which is economy downturns, bad time downturns a bad time a part of us. You see recessions, all those things no a part of life. You see we share a system now you used to be na sanity it goes up and it comes down. But also settle up yourself up here and my own team to because when economic downturns kind of like recession coming, there's a job loss, unexpected medical expenses here, one of the things. These are all external shocks, right? One planning for medical expense be was a trigger financial strain because when you look even in America, for instance, most people that file bankruptcy, one of the a year we file bankruptcy, a year a friend say medical debt, and I might probably file bankruptcy. And these are some of the, like I said, external shocks now. Because you may be planning for that. You may be planning, say, economy be form. Now all of a sudden, we face situation you won't see here. We team say, month will be lose so much when it comes to a month will be lose so much. So if one prepare for data, I will lose juma DNA. So you share the past 100 years or so, we've got about 18 recessions. About 18 recessions. So imagine if you are in this, that means this cycle is going back and forth. So you always got to be prepared for it. And if you are not prepared all the time, you will be stressed. And these are some of the triggers, external triggers. A trigger about everything because we in free of that. All you got to do is also prepare. You have to put your armor on all the time while you're ready or train. Because the thing is, not economic say this is the time my paper. But the thing that I can guarantee you is say paper. In term last year it be serious cry 2020 when the pandemic happened, right? It was there. Unprepared DNA. It it was here making sure so we know those things and prepare for them. A happy also is a job loss quick. How are you going to pay your bills? How are you going to do all that? Those things are also here. Medical bit me happen. Medical bills happen. If you call insurance, chia ukupi I'll be chia kahono. Those so fast I'll move insurance no. And so still now. These are some of the things a bit strain you. A financial, your friends a trigger financial stress, a strain you all those things, They will say make sure that we know all this. It's like the stock market. The stock market goes up and down all the time. You share 19, you share the past so many years, we've had about 12 downturns. Sometimes one of few times, 2020, that car bubble, 2008, a friend saying the housing one in 2020, 2008 say the 2009 it goes the stock market goes it was half gone by cyber app. Why am I bringing this? What it is those are part of the game. A kind untimi nja ho enko edin so we play that game dia unse be happen. But so stock market no say e from a basro by long run e kosro. You hwɛ to say the can now 2029 2009 na koya all the way 9,000 to 4,005 or so and then he's saying and then 44,000. So at the end of the long run a cost. So these are some of the things we have to be aware. These are the triggers we have to be aware. The last one, Michelle, that we could share last year, between I can't want to say a social triggers. It's a social triggers, a pressure, social pressure where so we are, you see, so shit sending nipa now, we are all wired to fit in, we are wired to fit in. It is social triggers, no a huge. Am I spending unnecessary? Change your spending habit. Am I want to follow financial goals our person here? But I'll share you be that is what we are doing. We're just following what everyone is doing. We're trying to beat or match the Joneses. You see, the Joneses can't do math. We're trying to catch up with them. And you say because of social media, we are you see, until all of a sudden we want to fit in. We want to do the same thing they are doing. You want to also be showing your pictures on social media. How Honson it turn a call back to sad debt now. You buy stuff you can't afford. You use money you don't have. It changes every situation in your finances. Because all of a sudden, one mistake pay, and as a one purchase pay, it may do call back by years. Because you want to use the car everyone is using, you want to use the Tesla. Tesla nearby 80,000. You are paying 1,003 a month. Everywhere you will bring that because of that. And it's now also quite juma minu. Now if you can't no crown or our package you now or yeah juma throughout. Don't follow the Joneses because you won't win. Don't follow the Joneses because the Joneses math and yeah juma. How can you be making 100,000 and spending 200,000? How can you be making 40,000 and be buying a car that costs 80,000? It doesn't make sense. Social triggers are one of the key. Yes, true. We are wired to fit in. We are wired to be able to shame city. But if you try to fit in a brown team fitting in that was all forces will spend it now match that one. It yeah toy Louis Vuittons, yeah toy Gucci's, yeah toy we a Brian says can. Yeah talk cars I can see I use a Brian says can. And in now so yeah they took us. They can also say them kind I don't know, baby I will free, baby I'm me free in so what the car would your penalty be? I a friend of interest. It the more I would your interest no not financially destroy you gradually because what you are dear 1,000 that would be 1,500 500 now but also with me invested 500 no at me and so juma amount instead of see follow that your friends is social media near the amount for you follow the Joneses here try no rather than I was here look up to our financial goals. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say some financial goals no and do that side. It's good. If you have the money, it's okay. But men go into debt to do that. Men go so full these are some of the things that me are drowning or drowning quickly at the from cry. So you make sure say we are getting away from those things. No? So these are the things that the friends say money triggers and it's me a win. You better how to manage them. But these are the same kind, all these things in it's around 3 things per these 3 major things triggers now environmental triggers, social triggers, and emotional triggers. These are the things that might go into this stress. And you have to know all these trends. So money easy man, the money is so easy. Say falling into these triggers. Yes. Now, how can we manage them? How can we manage these triggers? One, your friend is saying identity. You have to identify the triggers, recognizing the specific emotions that the situations, external factors that influence your spending. A dear no dear no you say be more almost spending no be on cran bufu none no be was Africans say I who say yeah who say West for obi tim ka say me spend ya de na me raho na my board no akọ spend and no akọ using a credit card na yes I need but you say yes I'm more. So you have to know a day na a trigger ma wotimi yes I no. Also recognize the specific emotions as what's that situation in team ma yes just like that. Now oh yes I adena a day na bit ama yes I no. Because if you knew idea with me, a trigger amount yes, those who spend it impulsively, overspend it, you'll be doing it more. So you have to identify that. You have to know what exactly is causing that. So first one in now, say you find say suban bi and that behavior be na so ujaya. So ujaya is an but sometimes no, we develop alternative behaviors a bit more wajaya sa ebia na wonom nsa ebia wonom nsa apɛ sɛ wogyae nsa deɛ na ɛbɛtia ma wogyae nsa because woyɛ obi a bia apɛ sɛ de bia wonom bibi nti na obi wɔ wogyae nsa no a wotumi fa biribi sɛ okay instead of sɛ bia de bia mɛyɛ yi mɛstarte sɛ bia mɛnom drink bi na wasa ate so sɛ bia nsa no every time bia wɔnom every hour bia wɔnom one a now no wɔbɛstarte sɛ ebia every 2-3 hours bia mɛstarte sɛ menom nsuo instead na ade astarte nti sɛ woyɛ obi a wo spend too much woyɛ bored a na wate asi mu a na akɔ spend ya now no ɛwɔ sɛ ɔpɛ behavior foforɔ bi a anaasɛ ɔpɛ biribi bi alternative one a wobɛtumi ayɛ bi ne sɛn sɛ woyɛ obi a sɛ mebufu a mekɔ shop a deɛ mɛyɛ sɛ mebufu a na bia mɛstarte sɛ meredi pɛ biribi ne fa hyɛm find a wealthy way to manage that emotion instead of relying on just shopping or another impulse spending nti deɛ na wobɛtumi ayɛ a ɛbɛma saa impulse spending no bi a wonyɛ bio ina nim sɛ yɛwɔ nneɛma bebree a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ but sɛ woka sɛ wogyaa no right away saa na ɛma no yɛ den these are how yɛbɛtumi manage these financial triggers nti no yes I identify deɛ ɛma meyɛ ɛkɔkɔ spending no na mehu deɛ ɛma mekɔkɔ spend no ebi a mebufu a ɛna ɛma mekɔ spend impulsively no now sɛ ɛfɛn sɛ mete hɔ na menyɛ hwɛ na meyɛ bored a ɛna ɛma mekɔ spend na mehu ɛti sɛ meyɛ bored a deɛ na meyɛ na ɛwɔ sɛ wopɛ biribi de hyɛ hɔ because woampɛ biribi amfa nhyɛ hɔ a intimi fa wo nkɔ baabi a ɛwɔ sɛ wopɛ biribi na ade hyɛ that your friend is saying that place no. The next one that's you have to develop alternative behavior, finding ways to manage emotions instead of relying on just shopping or impulse buying. Yes, another one, you see a create budget. I know, so when you come to budget, we'll talk about budget, then people start, I don't want to do budget. I don't. Budget, be good, because what it is you cannot manage what your friends say. You can't track what you can manage. If you're not managing it well, you can't even track it. And the budget so to track your finances, maybe it could be because you know exactly how much is coming in and exactly how much is going out. Take your income and expenses together and a clear picture of your financial situation. You have to know that. I say now we make it in a year. Okay, kaboom, okay, we make it in a week, and 2 weeks, no, I catch what kaboom. Oh, when you so making 100,000, no, me making 100,000 that. And then if you say, because at the end of the year, no, if you it will feel like making 100,000. You will bring sika will make it. But so your budgeter, you know sika will make it. You probably bring sika almost spend it. We also spend this in a month. Me spend it 2,000. No, but so your budgeter, you know exactly how much you're spending. Especially in your man when it comes to groceries, we say now your groceries, but I say, oh, groceries, me be 500. That means we be 2,000. And pass money cost or track your be 2,000. If you have a budgeter, you manage those stress, those triggers. No? But you will be brain your budget. You see, it should be on purpose, on paper. Also making sure say, track it, those things. No budget, maybe you more track it that thing. No? And I've been what you're managing the world. You see, so we a budgeter, a hardly say ubiti impulse buy because track bibiana budget. Now sometimes it's okay because sa buy now we the share budget name. What you share budget no. Into money look different kakra. And money look the same. Said the said the wakwa wrong thing be no. So what you say? Into budget a good. And I wo na wo ye budget no. Into so ultimate ye money suit you. And I yes we ye budget no waja. We ye budget na we say wo diso. Also this all year budget, so I'm making sure say a family of 5 now your grocery of 500 these days and yeah dear behavior and yet there will be budget and so also you have to be very considerate chasing a BC and also in chess go overboard and that say them kind on paper on purpose all of a sudden will be an anchor unyeska unyeska now kwakudi afi udi social media chi now we follow the Joneses who budget I'm watching because when you say na me de befi say na me die say na aka say na me no to go so all of a sudden now start to change you gradually to say them kind we person change bibia fine and as develop alternative behaviors a bit me replace those things no now when your budget now why your budget because now when your budget is now spending anyhow now you are buying in things anyway your budget now budget so yeah also use zero budget because zero budget that doesn't mean say also account near zero budget means say that money that comes in we spend on a pepe nti bibi bia wo ye bia wo de ni nyina hyem even investment a wo ye na ni na ka ho why because uja kakra bi to ha obi use can anyhow nti wo say ko wo de bibi ahyem wo de miscellaneous ahyem wo de bibi ahyem nti say 10,000 na de be fie month you're making sure say you're doing a budget and that budget no e be so 10,000 pepe embom ya fasika kakra gu account no say be ya go overdraft. They are 200 be and they flattered them all the time. But also making sure that the budget no cover exactly the amount that we bring in. And now we are budgeting, so I need to interest me earn income. I'm bringing in 10,000. I have a small extra gig be me and 2,000 and car budget. No, everything got to be together. Also put everything together on purpose, on paper, all the time, all the time. My budget my website a budget a on ma boama for a free ubetimi use Patri Solutions Patri Solutions /budgeter me the beto link no ma ubetimi use a free ubia betimi use wo sign in na e beboa mo betimi use tell me kind no so uni budgeter ya na money hard maybe to chat no wa so we use betimi use those budgets na betimi aboa ama so wetimi atiki budget extra BBBA or mortgage or BBA or your rent or car payment everything on budget on purpose now until we know exactly how much is coming in exactly how much is going out all the time not some of the time all the time we are all the time you see steady just say people that are winning with money and when I say people that are winning with money it can more so-called millionaires I don't not want to be millionaires or fake millionaires. And I say those I'm talking of real millionaires. About 94 to 96% of them is a budget. Almost 30 no millionaires. Some millionaires they still doing budget. Why? Because budget on here. Here. Who stand. Ultimately track it back. Ultimately track it. I quite see the BBA person and the premium to BBA. So even $1. BBI is in there. The did you want in there. Everything is in the budget. And in that situation, the opposite way and the other year asa. If you make it 10,000 with 1,000, I say, and maybe a bit wanting. So the wanting we are. Then one on that 1,000 asa. That means also train for the next year. And sorry, the next month. I'll be saying another budgeter. Be saying yes, and this idea that means you have to cut somewhere at the same. The good thing about budget, so your budget now for teams on home swan are so radar because you've put them on paper because now you are tracking, you are looking at it, you are managing it. Ultimately down ultimately say, oh, okay, my groceries here, buy me who say. Maybe oh it be a question be a vacation. Okay, but me 200 free and never be can. It's all the time we say you are alert, you know what is going on. It changes animal, it changes your financial situation. I've seen so many people that no money budget, almost started some year budget, finances are changing. I quite remember say starting my financial journey now, my mentor will be some agent will be something now budget, my mentor budget I mean yeah. Now me see me need be or say when your budget I say yeah, let me account. Secure Google accounts much so. any exact amount by around it. Miss Mabinia's experience because many could be reading como if a finance money are there. The moment any pan because on your budget, no, you can just guess. Or share the amount will make it or because on your budget, you can easily guess how much are all a good accounts. Usually a very few couple of and as a few and as a couple of hundreds of dollars in good accounts. Yes, they're going to checking accounts because on your budget. And we reserve saying, your budget, that means of financial situation, yes, it may change. Budget na unya raise abra unya raise wajuma. Budget na unya raise abra unya extra gig bianca wajuma. Why? Because what is going on? Now you can get yourself situated. Now you can make sure so bring your staff down. It change every situation, financial situation. Budget changing in send me kind so also reader. With your budget now so reader. Then what do you do? So what tibis then we know say this is the time we say well yeah then we pay extra job. So budget is very good. These are some of the things a bit me abo manage those triggers no. Because kawo who time biya na a change and I say those triggers no bit me managing well. So one of them a budget, and it's very important to do budget. A budget be intimi dwane free no intimi njano the BOB catching was the budget higher do. Yes, creating a budget is good. This is Zig and a kind. Or say if you aim at nothing, you will hit it all the time. You will hit it all the time if you aim at nothing. You will hit it all the time. And a budget so a financial blueprint. Your blueprint of finance a budget. The genesis of so we'll take it we'll put two financial now to get a budget. You'll become more questions now. Budget work out some yen and none papa. No more budget because they might not put it on paper and that's be about when be a woman trim. Woman be a cost when be all spending when be a court near one trim. And then next would be said they will come. The length that was and you can be used because of phone tin crown with me a budget because with me a casego so. Especially a friend saying, Mudija, the emphasis on the Omuntimi Tran, as Omuntimi can say, no far now they can ask him, and then me could Jum and ask me, we know, say, Niamasi Nametoye, Niamasin Sunametoye, say the Kaye, every day be an eye, at the end of the month, no bonin neti, no kikaboom. A budget now, you know. So feel so near Jumabin out to another be a fear, 2 weeks piano. And as every month be an minyasi be spend this spend a kanguso keke we say eba abegu honum wo honum e chinwa record nti and then me spend this say china and as we me spend this say yeah me tete no say na kan e budget no aye no e budget you see yeah sometimes your money is too difficult you betimi use here look at nyama there but the way see nyama e dey budget as much as say the market na wo ho na obetimi use no so you be a use your phone. Neka guso. Busumi biano me the 10,000 Ghana na befi. Busumi biano me the 5,000 Ghana na befi. Me daika 1,000. Now record it. Eduane ayedi say. Nkurani suku say. Omo school 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 say. Etuki kani na abom wi a. Bo se sika say enso ede na meye. Then wait me akọ try say so be bibia kan ho aye na timi di mo money abafia okay e dey na meye o me hu ye no there be them say e dan sika na dos dudu and ye be start say e be den ye be try ahwe say ye be pebe fufuru bi atena e betia ma ye dan kana akofoma no start to ahwe there be aduane sika na dos dudu ye be say e betimi ate so a there be sika ya menya e bi ni ho a metimi save metimi invest bi ese sika adwuma me ye nyina na ekokwa at the end of the year menya hwe there be that is why budget is so good. You know exactly what is coming and what is going on. See these days, no excuse. No excuse. My excuse be because there are so many tools available at your disposal. I'll be to use. And I need be brave so a can you krum kasaya obetiasi, 20 minutes media mentebrofo, and I made him reading. No excuse. These are some of the things I want to buy. I may be to me a use to sign your money. ama na yɛ we nti no wonni excuse budget nti ama spend time kakra wan say budget ɛyɛ financial blueprint simple if you are not doing budget nkɔka sɛ yɛ papa no ɔmo yɛ no ɔmo yɛ sɛdeɛ mekaeɛ no ɔmo yɛ ɔmo make sure sɛ ɔmo nim deɛ ɔmo atɔ deɛ ɔmo tɔn ɔmo nim deɛ ɔmo spend wɔ fie ɔmo nim sika ɛbɛ mu ɔmo nim saa nneɛma no nyinaa nka ɔmo nyɛ agyapadeɛ akɛseɛ a yɛyɛ sɛ deɛ yɛte borɔfo no yɛkasa yɛntumi nyɛ bi na ɔmo nim saa nneɛma no nyinaa because ɔmo spending more than we bringing in a there's no way sɛ obetumi ayɛ yɛ agyapadeɛ kɛseɛ nso ɔmo yɛ agyapadeɛ kɛseɛ yɛhwɛ nneɛma ɔmo yɛyɛ na yɛn mu bebree hɔ no ma yɛntumi nduru yɛ papa no yɛ nananom nneɛma ɔmo yɛyɛ so you make sure say your budget very key very key especially we will be crying we earning kama your budget seriously period period budget you make sure say your budget you make sure say your budget you know kind friend saying or say a budget is you telling your money what to do instead of wondering where it went. You say that happen your discounts need be way, especially bare 1,000 at our account way 50 20 50 20 feel when you be so to 200 which na fi mfa that's kind of fine you see so budget here nka one budget no say 50 na you say nyiska 100 na you say we dey nya 1,000 20 no and so say na e bo ano mo say e bo ano na e kwa afidie sika e fine now you are wondering you see but so your budget a una be direct scan be enko wa anya budget scan na manage you ubia scan na manage you no untimi financially no untimi go ahead you cannot move forward financially because scan na direct to when se kwa na woko or because well you track or because untna se enhye wo sikasemi so budget is a big thing that we have to make sure say yeah a bit me aboy am I free that situation so you make sure say create budget you delay purchase the next one is a bit delay purchase give yourself time to consider whether a purchase is true necessary before buying it yes you make sure say purchase no is necessary and mama mechiao Sam so mechia mu for joining in and then be quick nanke adwane so I'm out for abechime yo see obetime use this plan for purchasing obi auto bibia eno hansa wato especially it's on sale it's on discount it's on this no bo anu wato but emu bebre ho ma yehia sade no but because what discount into mosiato so if you are purchasing something yourself say is it really necessary do I need it not do I want it because there's a big difference between need and want need is something that if you don't have it I want to remember wow life crown and to see needs you need say or see never be to a need and when you say you see to baby never be to a deity to snatch a home so ya no akoto be wintimimpia or see never be and you need by me pay your friend is saying 7,000 square feet of a friend say a 5,000 square feet house no and you want abra woni bia woni kuna na no we nko na say nkora mienu ka ho eno ye want na mo betimi ato bia 1,000 5,000 2,000 square feet so need ne de here transportation you need want de makwakoto Bentley eno ye want because we betimi ato bibibi equally a wo ho so 50 your friends say 20,000 15,000 a betimi do akọ because transportation ya design e de wokọ betimi akọ baby a wokọ a wo nkyere those are need uhia a need uhia transportation and then no nkwa kra nye say car chinchina se be ya obekọ aba nye se mekọ baby me gina ho 5 hours and san me no it's a train kra na we use bus now we a need ne de utilities a need because I was say me never be the to or say light here juma or say gas about heat and air condition those are need uhia sa niama Nti these needs no so wanya saa needs na ɛno deɛ ɛho kyerɛ wo. Nti sɛ wotɔ bibi a na sɛ especially wo ho nso a bisa sɛ yɛ need anaa ɛnyɛ need a wobɛtumi atwɛn. Sometimes koraa no bi a need koraa is it necessary sɛdeɛ mekaeɛ no need bi wɔ a wohia but that particular thing na wotɔ no ɛyɛ possible sɛ mɛtumi atɔ ketewa a ɛkyɛn saa anaa ɛno bɛtumi aboa ama watumi ayɛ saa bɛtumi delay purchases na bia watɔ bo na watumi atua because most purchases a yɛtɔ no because yɛ ho nso nti na yɛde akɔ akɔtɔ ka so especially wɔ place a wo ho nso a yɛbɛboa ma watumi atɔ a na akyire watua na watua interest so a ɛyɛ so simple. Sɛ meteɛ koraa Ghana koraa ka ho am sɛ phone no yɛgye ayi ɛwɔ so wotɔ nneɛma bi yɛtumi firi sika yɛmmoa wo sika ne saa nneɛma no sɛ ɛwɔ so yɛastarte saa nneɛma no nyinaa but bisa ho sɛ is it something that you need? Sɛ wo ho hia a wobɛtumi adelay no especially nnuanom ma no a ɔmayɛ shopping no social media ɛku yɛn na mehyɛ wei yɛtwa picture mede akɔ akɔtɔ ntimi nhyɛ bi ma sɛ mesa akɔtɔ foforɔ. Really? Is it really necessary? Na overall no sɛ wo ho kyerɛ a make sure sɛ what try saa nneɛma nyinaa ɛmfa a seek professional advice. Talk to financial advisor, counselors for guidance and support in managing financial triggers. Yes, yɛhia sɛ woyɛ no ɛnyɛ yie a yɛnkyerɛ wo. Seek help na yɛmmoa wo na ntimi nyɛ yie. Because mu bebree hɔ no ma yɛnim deɛ yɛyɛ. Yɛnim deɛ yɛyɛ. Nti all of a sudden adeɛ a wotumi sɛ nka bi a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ simple ma yɛ no na ama yɛakɔ akɔde ka. Adeɛ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛ simple ma yɛ no anaasɛ adeɛ a ɛho nhia no na yɛatɔ. Ebi a yɛhia so yɛhia no that time na yɛatɔ no that time. Na yɛ ho nso no nti no na yɛyɛ payment ne yɛsa yɛ interest payment ka ho. Interest payment ne deɛ ɛbɛku yɛn o. Ɛno ara na ɛku yɛn interest payment no. Yɛyɛ na yɛyɛ interest payment no koraa saa ka ho no koraa na ɛyɛ no. You see, yɛbia yɛyɛ saa ade no in reverse. Yɛyɛ saa ade no in reverse. Yɛyɛ saa ade no ɛwɔ reverse. Ade nti na de biara no instead of sɛ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ biribi ama no atumi aboa yɛn. No, yɛyɛ no reverse because wohwɛ compounding interest a compounding interest ɛyɛ opposite deɛ yɛyɛ no because yɛtɔ biribi na yɛatɔ no with interest. Yɛatɔ with your friend saying the interest ato so ama yɛn. But rather no sɛ wode wo sika kɔ a ɛkɔma your friend sɛ ɛde kɔ free bank a bank so ɛbɛma wo interest wɔ so. Ɛbɛma wo interest wɔ so. See, Einstein can say compounding interest is the eighth wonder of the world. So when you use that, you'll be making it that interest. No? But when you use that all the time, no, oh, and I will be clear. If you be bria, you need to compounding interest. No, you tria movie instead of say buy now say who tria be bria, who tria compounding interest be bria, you can never get ahead financially. You can never, the moment you pay more compounding and also you pay more interest, that means no nkurɔfoɔ sika wɔ wo hɔ ɛna wotua ho ntosoɔ ɛma wɔn. But the only way a wobɛtumi make it financially no ɛyɛ sɛ wo sika wɔ nkurɔfoɔ ho na ɔmo tua biribi agu so ama wo. Yɛn nyinaa nso nim sɛ sika yɛ biribi bi a ɛyɛ adwuma a ɛmmerɛ. Ɔna nso kɔmmɔ ne no nso ɔyɛ adwuma gidigidi. Nti yɛmfiri saa situation no mu sɛ yɛde compound interest na sɛ interest na de bi yɛtua ma nkurɔfoɔ na yɛn reverse no. Na yɛ purchases no ɛdɔɔso dodo. Yɛtɔ nneɛma ɛho hia, nneɛma a yɛntumi ntua, nneɛma a yɛho nso. na ewia the stress abeto yeso because yintimi ntua enu ntine wo se ekutwa double enu se wo se ekoye you see you be bro no sometimes I would dream ho kra won't ase isika pa adwuma ye no yenya bi nto hoda de bia ye payment but they also tell us say ntimi nkwa adwuma Monday to Friday enkoye 40 hours every week na when yes can be a part of the money is for you sika no ebi ye wo de wo se wo de to because e wo na wo ye wo se wo nye sika no bi to but say payment no do so all the time wo ye payment wo nye bi nto nti ye make sure say rather no ɛyɛ adwuma a wɔsi nya bi to hɔ ɛbɛyɛ dɛ yɛtumi nya bi ato hɔ sɛ yɛnyɛ too much payment yɛbɛtumi ayi saa yɛn ho afiri saa situation no nyinaa mu but sɛ ɛbɛyɛ yɛbɛtumi ayi yɛn ho afiri saa situation no ɛyɛ sɛ yɛ dɛn yɛhwɛ yɛ finances yɛ start with the blueprint which is the budget. Oh, I'm say sound no ɛkasa ne mma yie ho mo anka nkyerɛ me ntam o patro sɛ montumi nka mo mfa nto chat na mente mo ma me why so what mean so say hi na me say so we have to make sure we are working so hard to get out of that situation because you will have a situation already we bro ni nim you better ye de ne na yeso to aso yesi ye nko build your credit ye build your credit na no ye koye den ye kupi fiato na afia be ka kana ye bibri ye hwe nye yi you know etino then the man ba sa ye wo already but we mu nyina no si betimi aye sa nyama etimi die financially a this yi your free situation one this you know your triggers am I spending unnecessary this stress brain you who situation we are you betimi yi your free you betimi a simple class you betimi yi your free situation a very simple but you be draw office be ko office are late enye late cra and found this any we see adru bia no enye late ni nyina ne sɛ obey focus na ɛna kakra bi aka wo no ɛsɛ wadi 50 na wadi 55 try as much as say obey you ho free saa situation na start say we save na sɛ do be to hɔ no we start say we yes hard na pe we sɛ nneɛma start change once all of a sudden now with the one that to after you two you see when you start looking now the end of the tunnel which means okay now me who light meet me ako once after now man nneɛma start change now me the $1 to every month be every week be now me the $1 to was all of a sudden now meet me the $2 now meet me the $3 meet me the 10 cedis na eko to was after be do baby no na ye more na build it na eko the investment you now you bit in the now they are starting shim. That is how you beat me winning. That is how you beat me winning. But all the time yet to a big wingu medium a bread any yisa. You see, when you have a car, was a brabono. When you have been a cosia brabono and retasu resilient one me and taswa one you know so so bar and co baby baby ojina na abijina. Name so we move baby so ojina one name. It was all retasu. Say financially no also di financially no also move forward. Help is not coming from anywhere. If you are and found a baby a wubia, so when you pray now, so you won't say, person winning financially. Location doesn't matter. In our way, I dream. Yan if you say location, here. Location no, here, and ka. Ibintina China enyi nebi so ntina Ghana enyi ene ka location ene China kwa na otena mani ya just nkwa kwa China za enso ye sika for Ghana ene we sika for Togo ene we sika for China ene Japan that means be bia betina bia no betime ani na no ahwe no by your retaso bi yi nyama bi free akwam ne hu se ne nyama sitie because nyama no bi do on ma ya nkyere wo school This year school na ya ko fasa nyama na to ye ho so. Nti wanyɛ wadwe sɛ wo yere ho na de saa nyama na to ho so watimi aya baabi atena bitimi atena saa, especially nuanom na anase ye ɛwɔ ama no ne deɛ yana sometimes if you so mo fie na asɛm mo bɔkyɛn ɛyɛ asɛm mo bɔkyɛn wɔ mo ɔmo no nya bibi kakra di ɔfa afikyire faafa wotimi kura sɛ nya baabi timi di to yɛn wantua wo dan ka yi wasi abɔnkyen. Nti yana me kyerɛ fiifoɔ ne sɛ di nti a mo hu sɛ ebi a bibi wɔ ebotom no yɛ yɛntwa yɛ dɛ kan yi esi abɔnkyen wo hwan na ebi tu aduane no kɔfa wɔ hen ɛso wotwa ho wɔ ayi kakra wonya baabi di ho hyɛ ɛno ne the difference na ɛma yɛ yere ho sɛ yɛbɔ adwuma gidigidi no sɛ ne si bi nti na ɛwɔ bibi da ɛpotem no. Nti sɛ wowɔ saa ade no so wɔ tirim na sɛ wowɔ fie na sɛ wo so yere ho gidigidi a wo so ɛbɛtumi asi so ama wo. Nti we have to know the triggers, financial triggers. Sɛ triggers no ɛde stress ba ne nyinaa de stress so de ba wo ho ntɔ wo da de biara no wɔ situation is training your life. So many things. If you know the financial triggers are, now you know how to manage it. It change it. Now if you try say this sika, this any money better. O me the link na ma your friend is saying. So obetimi aba, wa person oba so me the link na to say obi person akasa obetimi akasa. Em say obey 5 minutes. Mame Sam say o person akasa link na me dey ato ho no. Obetimi a clicking na ebia ya chat kakra bi o time kakra bi. Mary so betimi akasa also betimi abaso. So yes, budget is important. Me the link is to budget no link need to. But like I said, even if when you be a would you betimi type betimi just for our phone, let's start to say oh yeah. And medicine at ho. And rap medicine at ho. Can go phone so then record it. We are not adding in our app. Until it be a beginning of August, be 1st August, maybe I will start here. 1st August, sikase na minyae. Say na metiti frame say nesi koye woton ade wonton ade wotu fi na ye obi ahia budget wo say nyanya bi. Ebeboa mo atimi adi financially because the moment you can never manage what you don't track. You can never manage what you don't track. The one track usika one track it enye budget na betimi aboa amo track. Budget is important. Na brabo ni hu say obi ama meje ya na yebo bra no yen winter so yen winter betimi aye yen winter so see betimi aye. Yo mami warem. Good evening. I'm say who mute. Mami who mute.
Hello, Otemeka.
Afide metonka. Good evening.
All right.
Good evening.
Me dem igusu am iti because budgeting, you know. And America, igusu ayesu ani kakra. Enti no. A friend is saying, me year back on na fe ni nyina red. Budgeting, you know. Enti no. Me try ahwe baby a. Ese me yi be free mo. Na if you say ebetimi at least ebi am to so kra den ka ready ni ho dia
break even at least you break even see senka wa anya ka onim se na nka so ready
me just say ade no unim a na de be American me so benda akokan ade unim hu nim dia o fa ne ma na bi tra ha sa if say okoto ade na ofo say sika bi beba be gu account no mo nti no on tracking your money down no what to way ade kakra bi a meye ho ni say me try say bibia meto bia nye say bia bibi kese kra no still and I think say ehu hia
papa bibia open school
kra for say bia me koto Tim Hortons whatever $5 $7 and me for say eno de enye big deal bia but akire no ena mahu say ehu hia because enu nyina no ebema o adwen a say o kwa koto a obadwen wo do baka say we de enya he bia but me start say me ye no mahu si no so kra betimi aboa sika no kakra
Nya kakra eye pa say especially when it comes to groceries. See they say with the say oma nyi kakra nti no ebi omo anye. Na nko omo ma susasa no.
Yeah.
So what nneɛma na ya na wadwen enhyɛ da ma so sa oh nti wo pon adwuma bi a no afa store no ato bibi kakra. Yes.
Yeah, all of a sudden. Yeah. So bibi sa na wakoto begum.
Enti me de budget na basoro enti said the work no so wo hwɛ a wo sɛ ɛwɔ categories no wɔ hɔ nom wobɛtumi ade enti deɛ woyɛ no sɛ sɛ deɛ meka no food ɛyɛ need but yɛnhia sɛ de bia yɛbɛdan ne ɛwɔ restaurant
you know crowd me bi ache long time
example na me
I used to
yeah ɛna te sɛ ebi wa yɛ fixed woyɛ hwɛ nyɛ yie ebi ne deɛ fixed ne yɛ deɛ he ebi yɛ te sɛ rent and as a mortgage and only a fixed and you can't
electricity
change. Yes,
water bill,
even electricity and water bill no crown. I don't know about it be a situation because sometimes you go on more you can do something to bring it down a little bit, be a $10 be an I say 10 CDs be an
how do you do that?
Say any wishes and you will see spending that say them kind it depends.
Okay.
Say more Ghana see cry the baby cry you should chip into to shim no way you don't hear and ntisa so kra na Mary echiawo ntisa so kra na ntisa so kra na simbi efie we make sure so be dundum light we eno so no betimi abring it down kakra it is water to say sa money na groceries no yi so ebia entade every month bia no you be out on entade a nti ye baby wono abetimi achipin nti so already no start hwe baby a enye need na even a need no kra no say higher no start to put to go so all of a sudden no obetimi ya ma na timi abadan e betimi abadan but say we ye na madan no try bibia na madan in fact we offer na for the meantime we think it's okay me your gym membership say $25 so because it's so it's kakra fine
gym no kra dey me ja ya che say work me cook for work
you now you should be a work for it. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, me call gym pa.
I work na ye.
And so very important. Oh, now what the so what the no show. It has okona now we free baby a o sha be a bit use something different. I your friend say I replacing no. Now there it's like I'm saying it's a idea. Rent name mortgage you on my
fix, yes.
Those ones no. It's yes, I try be no entertainment kakra me say say but say we no hwe na nye dia na afi wani de account when you say okopa adwuma bi eka ho
okay
that's okopa bi ton bi ka ho na
okay
de the man cost
so okay
budget is very important.
Okay,
very, very important.
Okay, that's it.
Yo Sister Mary yet you and then oh my budget no budget e kosen Sister Mary and budget onye
oh me budget me bibi akoso kama
we budget na kama okay and you can be send a finances call send a oma your friend is saying send a finances echo can be tray e kwa be fa so e be finances so kakra na say me who say we TikTok ni ade a wo ma advice na na how dey want me ma bi in na any finance
budget na na o kan ya na yes le bia track be esika ko track be esika ko enti ahun pa so te be na se rent na board ni a o ko be bia be ye and they say live you live below our means and kwase we yes into who a otimi sia o duka se na o ka dada no wi su nti ya da bia makrofo ho nsem no ma ne ne krofo ka no ehia e mo bu ho ni ska da bia obachi na ta wo kwa yi o ko wedding nti ni na wanhwe na ka se obi ye ntimi su me ye bi obi ye different the budget dey hu ya pa nti da was
yes that's it no say the work can social triggers no you pese 15 You try for so as be 15 and share you pass na as your boy say was 15 and you was on hon so na was all forced to do kukushim and then also no hon so pet that means water no tua now the interest as account hon ye kunye say interest no nipa be ya omontia so be ka so na say ye kakra bi kunye papa because we share omo mudi you scam na omo yi omo free say interest ni tua instead of so be tua interest omo mo bi mo tua interest na man na so de bia no na wo hwe na car yi sei ti no hwe car bia ba mesme kwakoto bi abra ho nso a de bia na wo tua interest mo bi because ho nso a car no a wo to no isi na de ba ko se wo to car na obitimi atua wo se car na abeto no ne bo on sheda anye de nkese sa because wo di usika na atua na wo atua free ho ma se wo make bia 50,000 no ku 50,000 se me de kwakoto car na atua no ba se de ma wa se yi a se wo betua na otua no your friend with loan can 100,000 crab at all because soon him say any usika na kukura to na mu betua na kakra kakra sa na ma ne kunye and credit cards no e kunye papa credit card interest is so high on average it's about 20 something 20 22 25 in a year. So these are the things I was here. The triggers no nyama was here and the stress
I be sabab me patcho mo kwashe baako and say stores ni nyina ye buko a mo se mo nya 20% 40% some the crazy stores ni nyina o to de 20% me run no credit card into obi akwa sa na o ma ye mani abro ko duru ho am se wo credit uni some card uni e bia Macy's card mo nya 20% 40% into me sa na o kan ya madam me na ye kan ya o se me ye enti ye kan ya na o 20% ni no di mbika no wa ye
unya someone say that's the trick. Say these people no, they have the best of the best. Almost that a fankrofo almost the way I see ye niama. Omotimi de nya me ato niama no. Eti no, oh, 20%. Oh, okay. But I sign your credit card na, ubinya 20% ehwa. No sign credit card no. Enti bia wo to ade, ya ma credit card be 500, wo to ade 100. Asama 20% off. Now no, dear na be. Beto bia ka wan ton da kra abesa akwa aba beto. No start use credit card no manya interest aje. And the money ye pa na de ya kra ye sa. Oh, we the interest free for 6 months. Untua interest for 6 months. We send the pa. Na 6 months you do na untua nwie ya. Untimi ntua nwie ya. Na interest na double. Inti ade a wo to na 100 no. 6 months you do na untua nwie ya utua 200. It will be so already free me ametua. They know say you won't pay all of it. That is how omo ye this time so because of AI ni ade no monitoring. They say your phone you use ni ade. They say own study say utimi din koma then na ka ho asem na fi obi your phone na aba so. The omo ye ya no omo monitor sa na mani na the way omo ye because omo anya they won't be in business. They also mutimi nya nti kwan bi omo fa so omo nti they are paying the best of the best, making sure say yes hona baby yes akona hona. Nti omo dan so chen no. Wo hwe capital one ya de omo dan kakraka edi ntia. Omo de ho na esida na ye dan kitinkiti ni ehihim. These are some things and triggers now see who the triggers no ade trigger my yes and the stress neighbor ye hu free ma ebitimi aboy. Mary, that's be mame, that's be
yeah, nice.
I would say let's say mbabe try mbabe sabe boy na ya we.
Okay.
Eti na be next week we had Wednesday so it paradigm shift say them kind no a paradigm shift bibia Mary Becca ho asem you share a different information no I change your life but you move really different information quite intimate change be who so be ya na say so be can the why it me change you can sense no paradigm shift or more matimi turn your life around or nya different information let's be honest information you nya no e dia bedu ba bi aduru e say am why is because you be bro no ye die na mfa ye sa say information is good at why now you need different information DNA you be bro intimi nye mfa nye hwe about here person your live show subscribe to Patrick Befi YouTube channel now be your live show every Wednesday 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time 8 p.m. Ghana time. I would say make sure you spend wisely, save intentionally and be generous. All right.
See you.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.